Welcome back, everyone, to KX News at 5, and we're looking live across the state where most of us are in the mid-50s here this Friday afternoon. 55 from Minot, 56s towards the west, and Bismarck, you did it. You got the 60 just now. Still seeing the winds more out of the northwest, still 15 to 20 or so miles per hour. The good news, though, is the winds should be next to nothing as we get into this evening, and should stay pretty calm for the most part as we go through tomorrow. But still, we are seeing those gusts at 15 to, or the sustained winds, I should say, at 15 to 20 at this point in time. But again, 4 to 5 hours from now, we'll be seeing 2s and 3s and 4s across the board with those winds and temperatures. Most of us sitting in the mid to upper 50s. Did get a 60 here in Bismarck, same for Mobridge, and also a 67 out towards the Wolf Point area. But we're running about 15 or even 20 or 25 degrees below average for today, and trending a bit warmer. The caveat, though, is we got to get to at least Monday in order for that to happen. Because there is a freeze warning, if you can believe that, in effect here for tonight, the areas you see there in purple. And as we'll see in a minute, some areas to the southwest may get down into the mid to upper 20s. There's also a frost advisory, the areas in blue here from Minot through Bismarck, further towards the south, where overnight lows could get into the 30s as well. So here are tomorrow morning's temperatures, widespread 30s for the most part, and again, towards the southwest, some 32s towards Watford, Beach, Dickinson, and Bowman. Hettinger at 28. Areas like Regent or New England, you could get down to around 27, 26 degrees. So going to be a bit of a cool one here for us as we go into our tomorrow. And interestingly enough, the average first frost across most of the region here is usually late September, the light blues that you see there. And in fact, the average first freeze isn't usually until October. So we're about a month or so in advance of the usual kind of aspects with it. But again, we do turn a lot warmer as we head into our next week. And here's Saturday's daytime high. Should be a shade warmer than today. Widespread 60 is kind of across the board, getting a bit warmer the further towards the west you go. And a 70 or 2 is also possible. Those mostly going to be, though, in northeastern portions of Montana. And we'll have the same kind of thing for Sunday morning. Overnight lows getting back into the 30s once again. This time, the cooler area is going to be back towards the eastern tier. Some 34s for us and Harvey and Medina, mids upper 30s really elsewhere, maybe even a 40 hanging on out towards the far west. Here's Williston's next 5. Tomorrow again just 64, but you notice the warm up coming as we head to the back half of the weekend. 76 for Sunday. May get a very slight breeze there as well. But again, 83 is the warmest day for Monday. So again, going from the 30s tomorrow night into the 80s as we get into Monday there of next week. And Dickinson, again, a pretty similar trend, getting gradually warmer over the course of the next few days. 64 to 74 to 83 over the next 3 days. But again, 70s we'll have to do for now as we go through that next week. Here's Minot's next 7. Tomorrow, a high of 63. Plenty of sun there for the most part. And again, overnight low is kind of getting down there into the 30s, as you can see. Monday is the warmest day of the next 7, a high of 81. Should be a very nice and pleasant beginning to next week. At the end of the week, some 20% chances for rain for right now. Kind of have to see how that evolves. Could be a bit more active as we head to the end of next week and the following weekend as well for us. And then Bismarck's next 7. Tomorrow is the last day in the 60s, 70s and 80s beyond that. More late summer-like, I should say, as we head through that next week. And again, maybe a chance for some rain as we head into Thursday and Friday. And right now, most expectations call for staying above average temperature-wise as we head through the rest of September.
And we picked up, some places picked up a little moisture this morning. It wasn't so bad. Right. Nice to add a little bit to the column, I suppose.
Yeah, we still have corn growing right now, obviously, so some rain here and there, not the worst thing in the world. I think most areas should be okay as far as how cool we get tonight and tomorrow night, but anything below 30 is kind of pushing it, I think, so we'll see.
It's still early September, I guess.
Yeah, and we're going to get a lot warmer after we get through tomorrow.
True story. Kenny, thanks so much. Still to come on KX News.